The Fairchild Republic. A-10 Thunderbolt II, affectionately known as the Warthog or simply Hog, is one of the most iconic aircraft in the United States Air Force. Originally developed during the Cold War, the A-10 was designed with one specific task in mind: close air support. The aircraft has since become a symbol of rugged reliability, able to withstand significant damage and keep on fighting. Let's dive into the fascinating design and history of this legendary plane. A design for a specific battle, the A-10 was conceived during a period of intense military tension between the United States and the Soviet Union. The Cold War was at its peak, and the US military was focused on preparing for a potential ground war in Europe. The Fulda Gap, a 50-kilometer wide corridor through East Germany, was expected to be a major battleground in the event of a Soviet invasion of Western Europe. The gap was a strategic route for the Soviet forces heading toward France, the Rhine River, and the heart of Europe. The US military recognized that this area needed to be defended fiercely. To counter the threat posed by Soviet armored divisions advancing through the gap, the US developed the Air-Land Battle Doctrine. The idea was to use aircraft to provide direct, close support to ground forces, halting enemy advances while bombers worked to disrupt supply lines further behind the front lines. The A-10, a plane specifically designed for this role, would become an essential part of this strategy. The mission of the A-10. Close air support is exactly what it sounds like. Airstrikes delivered very close to friendly ground forces. The A-10 was designed to excel in this dangerous and demanding role. The aircraft had to be able to fly low and slow, often within range of enemy ground fire, and deliver highly accurate strikes. It also needed to be tough enough to absorb damage from small arms, machine guns, anti-aircraft artillery, and even missiles. One of the unique aspects of the A-10's design is its ability to survive damage that would ground most other aircraft. It could limp back to base even after suffering significant hits. There are numerous stories of A-10s returning with parts of their wings missing, engines shot out, and even hydraulic systems disabled, but still able to make it back home. This ruggedness became the hallmark of the A-10. Built for durability. A key element of the A-10's design is its durability. The aircraft is equipped with a titanium armor bathtub that protects the pilot. This armored compartment is capable of withstanding direct hits from 23mm armor-piercing rounds, providing the pilot with a degree of protection not found in many other aircraft. The canopy, made from ballistic glass, is equally resistant to small arms fire and shrapnel. The A-10's survivability extends beyond the cockpit. The aircraft features self-sealing fuel tanks and foam-filled sections to prevent explosions in the event of a hit. Additionally, it is equipped with chaff and flares dispensers that confuse radar-guided and heat-seeking missiles, increasing the aircraft's chances of surviving an attack. A gun like no other. At the heart of the A-10's combat power is its incredible armament, the General Electric 𝐃𝐸8A Avenger, a 30mm rotary cannon. The 𝐃𝐨𝐽 is capable of firing a massive 3,900 rounds per minute, delivering devastating firepower on enemy armor. The sound of the gun is so iconic that it has become a meme in military circles, representing the terrifying power of the Warthog. The gun is mounted on the aircraft's center line, minimizing recoil effects. The recoil force is so strong that it effectively cuts the plane's thrust in half during firing. But because the A-10 fires in short bursts, the pilot doesn't have to worry about this affecting the aircraft's flight path. The massive 30mm rounds, which include both aluminum and depleted uranium cores, are specifically designed to pierce through the armor of Soviet tanks. The A-10's primary target. The A-10's design also includes a unique ammo handling system. The gun's 1,150 round magazine is located beneath the pilot, and the rounds are delivered to the gun through a hydraulic-powered feed system. This system is designed with redundancy in mind, ensuring the gun continues firing even if one hydraulic system fails. Tough enough for the job. Close air support missions are often unpredictable, and aircraft like the A-10 need to be available at a moment's notice. This requires the plane to operate from forward bases, some of which may lack the infrastructure of a fully equipped airfield. The A-10 was designed with this in mind, allowing it to take off and land from austere locations, including dirt or gravel runways. This feature proved invaluable in conflicts like the Gulf War, Iraq War, and Afghanistan, where forward operating bases were common. The A-10's engines are mounted on the rear of the wings to protect them from debris, dust, and dirt that might be kicked up by short, rough runways. This unusual engine placement also helps mitigate the risk from heat-seeking missiles, as it masks the exhaust's infrared signature, making it harder for the enemy to lock onto the aircraft with infrared-guided missiles. The cost of war, cheap and effective. From the outset, the A-10's designers focused on keeping costs low. In the event of a full-scale war with the Soviet Union, the US military expected to be outnumbered, and the ability to churn out large quantities of planes would be crucial. Like the Sherman and T-34 tanks from World War II, the A-10 was designed to be affordable, easy to produce, and simple to repair. The A-10 was built using off-the-shelf parts, making it cheap and easy to maintain in the field. When a plane was damaged, it could be repaired quickly by swapping out parts, often in remote locations. The emphasis on simplicity and cost-effectiveness ensured that the A-10 could be mass-produced and sustained even in a prolonged conflict. The A-10's enduring legacy. Despite its incredible design and proven track record, the A-10 has faced constant threats of retirement. For years, military officials have argued that newer planes, such as the F-16 and F-35, could take over its close air support role. However, these multi-role fighters, while versatile, cannot replace the A-10's unique capabilities. The F-16, for example, can carry similar amounts of ordnance but sacrifices maneuverability and fuel efficiency when carrying heavy payloads. The F-35, with its stealth capabilities and advanced avionics, is designed for air superiority and precision strikes. However, it is not optimized for close air support in the same way the A-10 is. The A-10 excels at flying low, slow, and ruggedly absorbing enemy fire, while providing direct support to ground troops. The A-10's low-cost operation also sets it apart from modern jets, which can be expensive to maintain and operate. The A-10 remains effective in environments where high-tech, high-cost fighters would struggle. The future of close air support. The A-10 has proven its worth in conflicts like the Gulf War, Iraq War, and Afghanistan, where the threat of advanced anti-aircraft systems was lower. In these environments, the A-10 thrived, providing invaluable support to infantry forces on the ground. Its role is expected to continue as long as close air support remains a crucial part of military strategy. As future wars evolve, the A-10 will face increasing competition from advanced aircraft like the F-35, but it will remain an important asset for certain missions. The A-10 was designed for a different era, and its legacy will continue to live on as long as the need for rugged, reliable close air support remains. The A-10's design has become a symbol of military ingenuity and practicality, combining the best of cost-effectiveness, survivability, and devastating firepower. While it may no longer be the front-runner in the race for advanced military aircraft, it will always have a place in the hearts of those who have witnessed its power and resilience on the battlefield. The A-10 Thunderbolt II will remain an iconic figure in the US Air Force for years to come. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the A-10 Thunderbolt II, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe for more fascinating military insights. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Share this video with your friends who love military history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.